HSN.com.
Joe, how many days? 37 days until the big day, everybody. So we are here at HSN. Welcome. My name is Guy. You get to meet Joe, who is my countdown guy for holidays, and our electronics expert. You're going to get to meet him in a sec. But we are all about finding your Mary here, and we are doing stuff really special, almost like Black Friday's coming early. We are doing free shipping, and we're doing 5-plex or more or better on everything. So it is really the best time to be doing your holiday shopping. I've got 2 hours of electronics. Most of that time I'll be spending with my friend Joe Harrison, who is one of our resident electronics experts. Hello, Joe. Happy holidays to you.
Good to see you too.
So we've got lots of great items and gifts that are really just absolutely no-brainers. If you got somebody out there on the list that you want to take care of, I suggest you grab one of these dash cams. And, you know, normally there's a lot of no-name dash cams out there and they're expensive. This is from Minolta. You all know the minds of Minolta. You all know how great they are with their cameras and their lenses and all that stuff. Well, they've created a full high-definition 1080p dash cam for your car or your truck or your SUV or whatever. It simply plugs right into the little adapter in your car, and now you can see everything that's going on. And why would you want to do that? Well, think about it. You get in a car accident or somebody cuts you off in the road, or maybe you want to document something. Maybe, who knows what's going to be flying around in front of you. Maybe you're on vacation and you want to be able to see the road without having to pull your camera out and take movies. Well, this is going to do it for you, and it does it in a loop recording, so it just keeps recording on and on and on. The price on this when we launched it was $79. So in addition to the 5-plex and free shipping on everything, how about half price on this? It's only $39.95. It goes right up onto your, you know, your little
suction cup
on the windshield.
Yep.
And it sets up, it's that easy. Let me go through colors really quick, and then Joe will tell you how easy it is to use. So when you order, you get everything that you need. You get the little suction cup that goes on the window. You get all the cords and cables to run it, which is simple. It takes 2 seconds to put that up. You have your choice of gold. It comes in red. It comes in black, it comes in blue, and then it comes in this silver color as well. And by the way, the two up front, the gold and the red, they're gonna sell out first. And I know this has been so popular here ever since we lowered the price and holidays got here, everybody's like, I gotta get one of these, Joe.
Oh, absolutely, it's a must-have. And especially if you're not quite sure what to get that one individual, this is an absolute must-have, especially really anyone who's driving a car. And the reason why is there's an accident in the United States every 3 seconds. And when there's an accident, there's always 2 stories to that accident. One person telling one story and always somebody else telling the other, and those are rarely the same story. What the dash cam is designed to do is it records every second while you're on the road. All you have to do is drive your vehicle, daytime, nighttime, good weather, bad weather, and that camera right there, the high definition camera, is going to pick it up and capture all the memories. Now, the other great thing about this too, like I mentioned, this is Minolta. They started out as a camera company. They took those optics now to a dash cam. So this is the best, the clearest video that we have ever offered. And if you need to show the police, we also give you a big 3-inch display so you can see exactly what's going on. And notice that there's no battery it's built inside. I don't have anything plugged in. A lot of modern cars, if you get into an accident, you lose power to the vehicle. This is still going to record even when you're in that accident. But I want to show you the footage, because for this price, you think, oh, something's bad. It's grainy video, I can't tell anything. Look how absolutely clear this video is. And not only just my lane, I can see way off to the beach on the right. I can see the cars coming on the left. I can see details in the hotels way off in the distance. This is why Minolta came out with this dash camera, because it is truly the best resolution that we've ever had for any dash cam. But then it's also these unexpected things, like this little vehicle right here. He's making a really right turn from the middle lane, missed his exit. Happens all the time. We see people miss their exits, or they run a stop sign. Or here, as I'm entering my neighborhood, these kids just jumped down in front of my vehicle. I had to slam on my brakes. Everything was okay, but
kid waved you off there. Thanks for not running me over.
No, thanks for not me. Watch this truck here. Green, red light. There's a 10,000-pound truck running through a red light. So many people are distracted while they're on the road, especially this guy right here. In the middle, he has somebody who's sitting outside of his sunroof, standing outside of his sunroof. If he gets pulled over, do you think he's gonna tell the police officer, yeah, I had this guy who's distracting me because he was standing outside of the sunroof? Nope, but the dash cam picks it all up when you're on the road. And even as I was going to New York, I take it with me when I travel, because rental car companies are so quick to charge you for anything. I was recording somebody going down the wrong way on the one-way street. But the thing about having a dash cam is, because there are so many accidents that are out there, it's now become commonplace for our fire trucks, for ambulances, for police cars, and it's all automatic. As I was above ground, it was nice and bright there. Now as I go underground, it goes to that low light sensor, and now you can still see everything. So truly, daytime, nighttime, anytime, it's going to automatically work for you. And the great thing about having this dash cam is if you get into an accident, it's gonna record it and it knows you got into that accident. There's a G sensor that's built inside, a gravity sensor. What happens is it detects if you slammed on your brakes, or it detects if somebody hit the vehicle. It locks down that 3 to 5 minute video clip. So now you have it to show the police. You have it to show your insurance company. You have it for all your records right there, so that way you won't accidentally delete over it. Because this is going to record the last 80 minutes of your drive time. And then anything happens during those 80 minutes, it locks down that clip. Now, once it fills up the 80 minutes, all it's gonna do is delete the old stuff and keep recording the new. So you don't have to worry about constantly changing anything. As soon as you install this in your system, God, that's it, you're done.
Yeah.
So the one-time setup, and then whenever you need it, it's always gonna have that high-definition video to show you the proof.
If you're buying more than one of these, they're only $8 on your credit card or your HSN card. And remember, if you get a brand new HSN card, you get a discount on your first purchase as well. So that's gonna make this even less, but get it. In fact, it's 20 bucks. Thank you, Rob, for pulling that up. $20 off, which would make this $19.99 if it was your first purchase on your card. We give you the code, everything you need to get started. And by the way, this one is for when you spend $99. So as you're shopping today, load up the cart. So this, obviously, this would go into your cart, buy a couple of these. And a lot of people are, because the price is 50% off, they're buying them and they're taking advantage of that. So remember, if you want the gold or the red, those are the most limited right now, and they're going. They all work the same, but if you happen to like a color, that's all you need to deal with. Joe, take us through the steps. When we get it, how do we install it?
It's a very simple thing. It's got a suction cup mount to the top of it. So anywhere you want to put this on your windshield, it's pretty easy. Just go ahead and mount it there. We have ours right down below the rear view mirror. I have mine up a little bit higher so I can't see it. My wife likes to have hers way over on the left side of the screen. So anywhere you put it, that's it. And then all you have to do is we give you extra long cable, about 8 feet worth of cable. You plug that into what people know as a cigarette adapter, the power adapter that's in your car. And that's it, your setup is done. You drive your day, the memory card's already included. If you slam on your brakes, if you get into an accident, it records that footage for you. And it even you can use it as an anti-theft deterrent too. Because what happened to me over the summer was I had kids that were going around the neighborhood. My car was parked in the driveway, and they were trying to open up the door. And just them opening up the door was enough to trigger that sensor. The 3-inch LCD lit up the entire front of the car. I've got great footage of these kids running right in front of them because they were scared that now you've got a camera that's recording everything. But also, when your vehicle is parked, if somebody comes back and somebody hits your vehicle while it's parked, that battery is now going to trigger, turn on the camera, and now you're going to be able to see everything. And it's the video that really matters because, there are a lot of times you watch the news, and then they say, do you recognize this person? Right. And you can't tell if it's a male or female because the video is so grainy.
And look at how clear this is. We're driving over the bridge here in St. Pete, and you can see how crystal clear everything is. And notice it also has the built-in anti-shake, so you don't see a bouncy thing, where it's hard to be able to actually look at. Everything is very still, so you have that inside there, a little built-in stabilizer.
That's right.
But look at how crystal clear everything is. And also look at the field of vision. It's about 140 degrees, which is all the way across the front of your car. But also keep in mind, you can actually manipulate this. You can move it to the left, you can move it to the right, you can turn it around if you would like, if you want to see what's behind you, or if you're trying to keep an eye on the kids. But look at things like this that can happen. Joe's even got some really cool footage from a while back where he actually saw a meteorite going through the picture, which is really cool. You never know what's going to happen. But if you are traveling and maybe you want to use this as your sightseeing camera, right? I know when you drive through areas of the country, like if you go out west and you go to Sedona or you go to the Grand Canyon, you're so tempted to take your phone out and try to record things, which is not a good thing if you're driving the car, obviously. And have you ever tried to record anything on your phone? It's shaky. It's impossible to watch in a car because there is no stabilizer in your phone like there is going to be in this. Plus, you know, Minolta is a camera company. Most phone companies are phone companies. They're not camera companies. They add a camera to their phone. It costs them about $5 or $10. This is dedicated to being a camera. If you buy it today, you'll get it at 50% off. You can buy as many of these as you want. Remember, when you get up to that $99 value, you're gonna get $20 off. So not only is it an incentive to buy today because everything is on 5 Flex or more.
That's fantastic.
But everything is free shipping as well. So this is the day to shop. You don't have to get in your car. You don't have to drive to the mall. You're not gonna put you through that crazy experience. You could just shop with us and think about who would love this. Maybe, you know who would love something like this? Like maybe you want to get your mail carrier a gift. He'd probably love to have a camera.
Oh yeah.
If anybody needs one, it's probably, you know, outside the police, it's the mailman.
He's driving.
But think about that. You got somebody that takes care of your kids, school teachers, whatever. This is a really nice price point at under $50 to get somebody that you care about, a nice gift. It could even, hey, listen, if you got a small office and you want to be like the big Secret Santa, you could get a couple of these and you could put those in the bin as well. Really nice. Less than 3 minutes remain on this. Buy it for free shipping. If you want to buy 2 or 3, remember that it's only $8 to get it home for each one.
The thing too is also call your insurance company. My insurance company this year, earlier this year, they gave me a discount because I've got a dash cam because I'm recording every second while I'm on the road. But also, if you're a senior citizen or if you have a student driver who's not driving for the very first time, if that age group gets into an accident, and say they get into an accident with someone who's been driving 20 years, who do you think the police are gonna believe? You know, the one side of the spectrum or that person who's been driving 20 years? That's why you wanna have a dash cam, because not every story of an accident is identical. And even if you have that student driver, like Guy mentioned, you can turn this thing around. It's got a swivel mount. So if you can tell the kids, no problem, here's the keys to the car, but I'm gonna turn this around so I can see who's driving with you. Are you texting while you're driving? It picks up everything because it's got that wide angle of view. It's perfect. But the other thing about having a dash cam and why it's so important is because there is an accident every 3 seconds in the United States. Every major intersection you see billboards, and what do the billboards say? Did you just get into an accident? And it's for an attorney. This, if you have that video proof of what happened, that can shut down any accidental case that's out there, because we're really in a litigious society. If you get into an accident, everyone calls an attorney, and an attorney can get a lot of money out of your insurance company. But think about what happens when you get blamed for an accident. It's not your fault. Your insurance premiums are gonna go through the roof, a lot more than the cost to pick up your dash cam today. And you're trusting a company like Minolta, a company that started out making digital cameras, and now they brought that technology to the dash cam. Because if you get into an accident, you need to see the details of who was driving, what's the license plate, what's the situation that's out there. A lot of times when you get into an accident, your adrenaline's flowing, you forget to a lot of details. Well, not the dash cam. It records the video and also records the audio too. And the only thing you need to do, you drive your car. Could be to work, could be to church, could be taking the kids to school. You don't have to click buttons on and off. It's 100% automatic, Guy. So as soon as you get this in your car, all you have to do is you run through the quick setup, then go about your daily business, and whenever you need that video, the dash cam always has it ready for you.
Yeah, and if you'd like, as I said, you want to get it home today, it's only $8. Grab it while you can. A lot of people are buying these for themselves because, you know, you spend a lot of time driving around the holidays, especially if you're doing shopping, and we've got, you know, Thanksgiving is coming up, you're going holiday shopping, you're buying your turkeys, you're doing all this stuff, you're driving all over the place. This is that a little extra, it's an extra set of eyes on the road. That's the way I look at it. Perfect. And you know what? I've told you this, I got in an accident a few years ago where it was one of those he said type deals. It was with a guy on a motorcycle. He was fine. He didn't get hurt badly. But anyway, it was one of those things where it was like he said he didn't have his turn signal on, and which he did, and he didn't make the turn. He went straight. So I pulled out. He kind of had to go down on the side, but he also said he had his helmet on. And I remember in court going, "He didn't have his helmet on."
Picks up those details.
If I had that camera, I could have busted that dude wide open.
You could have.
Won that case. I would have won that case. Anyway, it's $39.99, $8 on FlexPay, and it's free shipping, as everything is 5 Flex or free shipping. We are starting the holidays early and Black Friday early, so if you want to take advantage of that. Joe, you're not going anywhere.
Nope, we got a couple
Joe's
things
going to hang
today.
around because Joe's got the Fix Me Stick, and I will tell you, the Fix Me Stick is amazing. First of all, it's not like an antivirus. It's not. What it does is it does a deep clean. It takes a couple of hours. I'm not going to lie to you, but it is worth it, because if your computer is slow and it's taking forever to boot up and you're like, oh my gosh, get a Fix Me Stick now. Joe, what's the Fix Me Stick for one?
$59.
$59 for one license. If you buy it anywhere else, we're doing $69 for 6 licenses. That means you can use it 6 times. You get 2 of these guys. You can use them for your PC. And finally, you can also use them for Mac, which is what I have. You will not believe the difference in your computer after you put this in. Plug it in before you go to bed, wake up in the morning, and that computer's gonna be running it's gonna be running out the door. That's how fast it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be out there without you. All right, let's move on, everybody. All right, so I've got something special. It's brand new, and my friend Justin's gonna explain exactly what this does, but I will tell you, first of all, it is basically the smartest light bulb you'll ever have. Why? It's not just a light bulb, it is also a camera. And it's an all-in-one, no wires, no cables, no nothing. You simply screw it in, and now you have great light, and you have a camera built in. Peace of mind, safety, all in one. Installs in a matter of, well, seconds. How fast can you put in a light bulb? I know there's a lot of jokes you want to say right now, but no, you simply screw it in, and that's it. This is a 10-minute special. My producer, Rob, said we had 900 or so to start. Actually, we have now 600 left. If you want to get it and you want to monitor what's going outside your property, this is the way to go. And I could put this out in front of my garage, anywhere where I have an outdoor light fixture, or even indoors if I wanted to.
Even indoors.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you have a light socket, you can put the singlet snap. I mean, and this is prime porch pirate season. I mean, there's so many people that are stealing your hard-earned money off your property, and they're taking it, and this is gonna be the easiest, simplest way to catch those thieves off your property. Now, I've bought these before because they say, oh, they're as easy to install as a light bulb. They're so simple, but you get home, you gotta have a drill, you gotta mount them, you gotta level them. They require expensive batteries. There's base stations, there's fees. This is it. You take this out of the box, and this is your singlet snap. As you can see on here, it is a 2-in-1 LED floodlight with a 1080p HD camera, and see that? It's got a microphone and a speaker for two-way talk. And infrared, it's gonna give you motion zone, intuitive human detection, night vision. It's not gonna give you all that mumbo jumbo that you don't need in a lot of other security cameras, and you only end up using, I don't know, 3 or 4 things out of it. Right. You're only gonna use what you need to in this, and it's so simple to install. In fact, you got a second? I wanna show you so you guys believe me that you don't get it home. You're like, oh, this requires tools and all that sort of stuff.
Because I have 2 areas where I have outdoor spotlights in my house. I have one in the backyard, I have one right over the front area in the entryway to my house. So I could use this in both those places.
You can use it in both places. And the cool thing is if you move around a lot, excuse me, guy.
Go ahead.
If you move around a lot, in an apartment, in a condo, things like that, or let's say you just get the placement wrong and you want to put it in a different area around your house.
Right.
You don't have to re-drill holes. You don't have to re-level. You don't have to, do anything. You literally unscrew it and put it somewhere else. And let me show you. This is all I'm doing.
And now most people have this outside their house, right?
Yeah, there's no wires involved. I'm gonna plug it in right here. There we go, and then we'll see that. You'll almost hear it click. Now it's gonna, it'll just take a second for it to connect in or whatever and get the power. But as soon as that does, we're gonna be able to pull it up on your iPad or your tablet. It's a free download, the Singlet app, it's a free download. We don't have you sign up for any fancy contracts, no fees or anything like that. Right here with Singlet, and you're gonna be able to start monitoring your house. There's a property crime every 4 seconds in the United States, and I will bet you this time of year, it's probably even more.
People are stealing stuff off your front porch and stuff like that. If you've got one of these spots outside, all you do is remove the old lamp and you put that in. You still have the light, but remember you also have a camera now. And I love that it doesn't even really look like a camera. So people are not even gonna, a lot of times people see a camera and they'll just stay away or whatever, or they'll try to move it and all that stuff. This, you're gonna catch people in the act, and that's what's best. And so if you need to call the police or whatever else, you're gonna be notified. Now this will notify me through what? Through my tablet or through my phone?
Yeah, so it's gonna notify you in your tablet or your phone. And so what's gonna happen is you're basically gonna get like a text, right? It's a notification. So when that text comes through, you're simply going to open it up and you're gonna pull it up on the app. And then as soon as that opens up, you are then going to be able to decide, oh, do I need to call the authorities? Or do I need to talk to them and tell them to, get off my lawn? Or maybe it's something friendly. Maybe it's just the local post guy, right? And you wanna tell them where to place that package so it's out of the way and hidden from, anybody, it's out of the view. So that's gonna come up, and as soon as that comes up, all you have to do is then you can talk to them. You can turn on the light. The possibilities are endless to be able to keep them off your yard, and it's really intuitive because that's literally all there is to it, and everything you can do is right through here.
All right, well, we're having a little trouble just getting our signal running through, but we're gonna work on that with our computer. But let me tell you this is how it works. So you plug it in, you have your light. It's still gonna be a light, and you saw it's a bright spotlight, but now you can actually see on your tablet or on your phone what is going on outside your property. And you can monitor this from anywhere. You can be at work, you can be across the country, you can still pull up the app, and you can still take a look at what's out there. There's the spotlight. What you don't realize, that's also recording video. And there's the video that it's recording, right? And it's motion activated, and it'll start recording, right? And it's live recording, and it'll immediately give you those responses when you need it. We are down to, we started with 600, we're down to 400 of these. I knew that's why we're not spending a lot of time on it, but if you've always wanted to have an outdoor camera, but you want it to be the most simple setup ever, this is it. There's no easier setup, no wires. All you do is you take this, you pull the old spot bulb out, right? And you plug this in, that's all you do. You download the app, and then this sends a message to your phone whenever somebody walks in front of your property. If somebody comes and takes your FedEx or your UPS package off your deck, and this is standing right there, you're gonna see them. It has night vision. Another thing it has, which is wonderful, if you put this in front of your house, and you're on your phone, it has two-way communication. So if it is the mailman or whatever, and they're at their door, you can actually see that, and you can be like, hey, listen, I'm not home, but do me a favor, take the package and move it around the back of the house, right?
Absolutely.
So you can, it's actually like walkie-talkie, you can talk to people.
You can talk to people.
That's
It's got
brilliant.
two-way real-time talk. It's got all the essentials you need in a security cam. And the night vision is really cool because it actually has an LED floodlight. That light right there will last you 23 years. That's LED technology, 850 lumens.
Out.
It's like daylight. But even if the light does go out in 23 years, your security camera is still going to work.
And regular spotlights are like, they burn at like 500 or whatever degree. They're ridiculous because mine outside, if the rain hits them, you can actually see steam coming off them. Because these are LED, they're gonna last, basically they last forever, 20 years or more. So you're never gonna have to replace this. And I don't know about you, but I have to, we have a house, my brother has a house up in Vermont. We have to replace the exterior spots every year because of the snow that gets on there and they burn so hot. So they always shatter and they always break, especially during snowstorms. You're not gonna have to do that. So if you wanna protect your family, and I'm talking about anywhere on your property, I mean, you can use these indoors if you have an area to use them, but these are basically an outdoor unit that's gonna give you light and it's gonna give you information as to who is walking around your property. I love these. And by the way, the $89.99, I think that's the lowest price camera that we offer here.
It's the lowest price. Isn't there? Is there free shipping on it too, I think?
Everything is free shipping and 5 flex facilities, 18. Hey, Rob, how many do we have left? About 450 left. So if you want to get it, these are going to go quick.
I just want to show you one thing. So check this out. So okay, so here's what we did is, you know, it's not all about the porch pirates. It's not all about the criminals, right? So I didn't know that we had a family of little furry bandits living here on our outside set. So this is the one that we set up earlier outside. It's 1080p HD video. Now, can you see there? Can you see what's coming into view? I don't know if you can see that, but this caught earlier.
There's something walking
Look at those little sneaky bandits right there. There's a family of raccoons, and you're going to see more of them come in right there. And watch, if I want to, I can even pause that video and we can go in real nice and close. I'm even seeing, you probably can't see it because of the glare, but that right there's a little flower bed with some nice lights right there. But they went past, we can see the color of the pillows down here.
Well, it gives you an idea of the clarity of the image too. It's all in high definition.
Yep.
So if you, hey, listen, 2 minutes left. We're getting down to the final quantities here. It's only $18 on FlexPay. Everything is free shipping. You know, I think the best part really about this, and I love this company, it's a great company, is the fact that there is no work to install this, guys. You literally unscrew the bulb that's in there, and you plug this in. And how do they turn the lights on and off and activate the camera? How does that whole thing work?
So I just want to show you one more time. When you get this home and you get this out of the box, I'm just going to unplug it to show you how easy it is to unplug right here. But there's no wires, there's no drilling, there's nothing involved. All you're going to do is any normal light socket. There's no special adapters, there's no special hubs or anything. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can protect yourself from that property crime that occurs every 4 seconds. And you just heard it click on. So there's your security cam and your LED, but all it has to do is be plugged in to a normal light socket and have the light switch on. So that's it.
Yeah, all right, so you take the old bulb out, put that one in, turn the light switch on, and then download the app, and then you can actually turn the light on and off by your phone.
You can turn the light on and off by your phone or your tablet. You can talk to them through your phone or your tablet. You can even download that video and send it to the authorities if you weren't able to get to your notification right away to help catch those bandits.
All right, guys, listen, last call on it if you want to get it, $89 and change. We'll let you know when it sells out. Good job, my friend. It's good to see you as always. All right, listen, coming up in just a little bit, and I'm excited about this, is well, if you need a computer, I'm telling you, you can't do any better than this. It's the 17.3 Touch AMD Quad Core. This is the one with 8 gigs of RAM, has a terabyte of hard drive on this. We're doing it with or without Office. In my opinion, it is the best value on a new computer. If you're with Office, anywhere out there in the marketplace, and you see the choices that you have. It's loaded with all the best players built inside. It's got that AMD Ryzen processor. We have it on VIP financing. Are we doing a year financing? That's awesome, Rob. Okay, so you can afford that very, very easily. All that great stuff coming up in just a bit. We're going to break it all down in just a few minutes, but that is coming up. And yes, it has the optical drive, and yes, it's got the backlit keyboard. It's phenomenal. That's coming up a little bit later. All right. Let's talk about Fix Me Stick. All right, so many of you out there, come on back out here, Joe. You can come hang out with me. So a lot of you out there have computers, and maybe they're not brand new computers. Maybe they're computers you've had for a little bit, and it doesn't take that long for them to get kind of slowed down with, especially this time of year, all the different sites that you're visiting and you're shopping and doing things like that. Well, we all know that we need, we need some kind of antivirus software for our computers, and we know that kind of patrols on a day-to-day basis. But what you don't understand is there are actually viruses and things like that that affect your computer that get locked in and you can't get them out. When you use regular antivirus, it just kind of compartmentalizes everything. It doesn't really remove it, so it's always in there. And that's what's really the type of thing that's slowing down your computer. What Fix Me Stick does is it does this deep down clean for your computer. And whether you have a PC or you have a Mac, if it's slow running, if it takes forever to boot up, if everything you do on it seems to take time, you need to get this thing, because I'm telling you, it's magic in a little stick, and it is going to deep clean, Joe. And we get 6 of these.
You get 6 of them. Everywhere else in the country, you get one.
You get one for 59 bucks.
For 1 year. And only HSN's for a lifetime.
Oh my gosh. All right, so 69, and remember, that's for 6 separate computers. So you can take care of all the kids at home. Mom and dad can be taken care of. You can bring it to work and you can help people out that. But what really, it's a big difference, because people get this confused with antivirus.
Right, and antivirus is like your first level defense.
Right.
This is really a deep clean solution. And why do you need a really second level? Because what happens is every single time you get online, you're downloading viruses, Trojans, malware, rootkits, all this nasty stuff that can harm your computer, slow it down, steal your identity. It's crazy the amount of threats that are out there. There are about 300,000 new viruses that come out every single day. What we know of, there are about 500 million known viruses. But viruses have now gotten smarter, because your antivirus program, it only scans the active files. That's about 10% of your hard drive that's getting scanned. Imagine hiring a cleaning crew to come to your house. They clean 10% of your house. The rest of the house is still dirty. That's what antivirus does. Well, Fix Me Stick now scans 100% of the files. It's the only product of its kind that scans every file, not once, but up to 10 times to make sure it's clean of all viruses, all Trojans, all malware, all rootkits, anything that can cause harm. Because most viruses are entering your system as inactive files. And all you need to do is you take the cap off, you pop it into your computer. That's step one. Any computer that has a USB port, PC or Mac, up to 15 years old, your computer could be up to 15 years old, and this is going to speed it up again. As soon as you insert that into your computer, it automatically starts to run. The only thing you have to do is double-click Run Fix Me Stick. That's it. And this entire process is all automatic. Step 1, it makes sure you're online. Step 2, 3, and 4, it starts to download the latest virus and antivirus definitions. Now, everybody else on the planet, they get 1 year of updates. Only here at HSN, a lifetime of updates. It's incredible. Now, step 5, this is when we start to scan. And most computers will scan for about 10 to 15 minutes on your antivirus. Well, because this is a deep clean, this doesn't take 10 or 15 minutes. This is going to take a couple of hours, because now it's going to really make sure everything's clean. So then the next time you turn it on, guys, it's like it's fresh, it's new, it's right out of the box again, because it has been deep cleaned. So think of your antivirus like brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
You do that a couple times a day, we have to.
Right.
This is like going to the dentist to get that deep clean, really, really fixing your computer.
I always think of it like when you run through the car wash? That's like antivirus. But if you actually spend some money and you get some guy to detail your car, and it costs like $150, but your car is amazing at the end of the day, and you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I was rich and I could do this all the time. Exactly. It's unbelievable, the difference in the computer. And this is one of those great items you can try out. We have extended returns, so you can try this out. And if it doesn't work for you, because honestly, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't do us any good. I don't want you as a customer one time, I want you as a customer forever. So you need to be happy. So if you try this and it doesn't work, whatever, send it back, you're all good to go. But I'm telling you, when you try this and you put it in at night, and I'd love you guys do it like once a week, I think.
Yeah, we do it every Friday night. I don't even do it. It's my daughter Reese, who's in middle school.
See, our kids are smarter than we are.
The kids are. But the thing is, you're getting 2 sticks, so you get a black one, and then you get to pick your second color. So you get 2 sticks, and you have to have the stick in the computer, because it's like its own little mini hard drive. And it's pretty incredible, because I got some video I want to show you in a second, but as soon as you pop this into your computer, it instantly starts to scan. Scans every file up to 10 times. That's now it's going to be able to show it. So let's take a listen how cool what happens when Fix Me Stick is now going to work for you.
Go inside the stick.
All right, this computer's powered down. Let's reboot from the stick and start scanning.
Fix Me Stick contains 3 independent scanners and connects to more in the cloud for fast and effective detection of the latest threats.
I thought so. This one got around the antivirus software.
Not a problem.
We're on it.
Today's viruses sabotage the computers they infect, like a burglar who gets into your house and deactivates your security system. Because it connects to the internet, it's always up to date.
Coffee. We're gonna need some more coffee down here. Anyone? Coffee?
All right, so remember, we're gonna give you 6 of these. Now, if you go and you buy this regularly online or wherever you buy it, you get 1 license for 1 year for $59. We're doing 6 licenses for $10 more, 6. So that means you can use it on your computer, you can use it on your friends, you can use it on your moms, you can use it on your kids, you can do all that, bring it to work, help out the people that work for you. It's a great, great deal. And remember, ours is for a lifetime. It's not just, you don't have to renew this every single year. You have it for a lifetime of that computer. It's only $14, it's free shipping to get it home. And you know, it's funny, for a long time I was I mean, I have a Mac, it's what I have, I love it, I've had mine for years. And I was always jealous because they didn't have it for Mac, it was for PC. Now it's for Mac too, because most people think, oh, Mac, you never have any issues with that. Well, let me just gotta tell you, my Mac is, was until I got this, very slow. And it's 4 or 5 years old. You know, those things are freaking $1,200. I'm not gonna go buy another one every 2 or 3 years. But it is given it, like, breathe new life into it. It's unbelievable. It feels like it was a new computer again. And that's really one of the reasons that we'd like to buy a new computer, because either we've maxed out our hard drive or it's so dang slow. And you know, and time is money and we're trying to get going, oh, it drives you crazy. This is gonna speed it up. Again, to Joe's point, so whoever buys is gonna get 1 in black, and then you just pick whatever color you have, and you see we got the little animal print, and there's red, and there's pink, and there's purple, and there's blue, and there's silver, and you grab it, right? And each one of these has 3 licenses on it. So it actually makes a really nice gift too, if you wanna wrap one of these. Let me tell you something, anybody that works on a computer gets this and reads what it does, they're like, this is awesome.
Well, when you think about
it's
it,
like a free tune-up.
Yeah, you think about it, it's only like $13, you know, a computer for a lifetime. If you get a brand new computer and you think, how much am I going to pay to be able to have lifetime service? And then anytime the computer's running slow, this is going to fix it. Because all you need to do is, you know, when your computer's running slow. We do it in our household once a week. I still find about a dozen viruses that my antivirus missed. But when you start seeing those pop-up ads, when the programs start to take longer to turn on, when the system takes longer to turn on, that's when you need to run Fix Me Stick. We have some customers who do it every day. We do it once a week. Do it whenever you realize it. But the easiest way to determine if you have a virus is, do you ever go to a website, you click on an item because you're interested in it, then you go to another website and you see an advertisement for that item you just clicked on, and it starts to follow you around. What's happening is you're downloading trackers, you're downloading virus, you're downloading stuff that is slowing down the internet. It's stealing your computer's resources, making the internet slower for you. That happens on PCs, that happens on Macs. That's when it's time to run Fix Me Stick. And this isn't just scan at one time. This scans every file up to 10 times to make sure they're clean of all viruses, all Trojans, all malware. We even have statistics that show what happens when you run Fix Me Stick on a regular basis. This blew me away, because when we started measuring this over the last couple of years.
Before. Is this pretty new?
This is new, because we've had Fix Me Stick here now for 3 years. Over 1 million computers have now been protected from Fix Me Stick. We're finding out up to 89% faster turning it on, almost doubling the speed when you're turning it on. Almost 40% faster downloads when you're online. The internet has now become faster. Your hard drive and your computer processor, those have improved performance as well. Everything across the board is now speeding it up because you have Fix Me Stick. It's like its own little personal mechanic. You don't have to wonder, oh, what's gonna happen to my computer? I don't know what's going on. All you have to do is you take out the Fix Me Stick, you pop it right into any USB port. And again, this isn't just for HPs, Dells, Gateway, Acer, Asus. Any computer in the last 15 years, when you realize it's running slow, you just insert that into your system. This will automatically come up. And step 1 is it's making sure you're online. Step 2 is it's downloading all the latest updates, and only everybody else has a year worth of updates. Now, step 5, this is when it starts to scan. And you can see that little red line right there. We've now been scanning for about 10 minutes. That's about as long as my antivirus will run. Well, Fix Me Stick won't stop until it gets all the way down to the end, or in this case, all 230,000 files have been scanned not once, but 10 times to make sure it's clean of viruses, Trojans, and malware. And especially, guys, this time of year, there are viruses that are designed to steal your credit card. And the viruses they're dormant on your system. And what happens is your antivirus you run your antivirus, but because it's a sleeping virus, it doesn't see it. But what happens is when you start typing your credit card, that virus wakes up, steals your credit card. Before it goes back to sleep, it sends your credit card to whoever created that virus around the world. On average, it only takes 4 seconds to have your credit card number taken from your computer to somebody who can then shop with it.
And identity theft is crazy, running rampant all over the place. I mean, and you can take steps to fight it. It's just a matter, I think a lot of people don't even really understand that there's a product like Fix Me Stick that can help them.
Right.
And I think a lot of people, when they get a computer, and especially if they get obviously they get a PC and they get antivirus, they think that's gonna take everything, take care of things. And yes, you know, that helps to work on a daily basis, but you're the one that taught me this, that antivirus, it doesn't remove viruses. What it does, you know, it puts the virus somewhere and it tries to contain it.
Quarantines it.
But it's still in there.
Still in the computer.
And so you said,
Puts it in a
so
bubble.
if I could type a keyword and all of a sudden that thing pops up and now it's chasing me again, which is why things get bogged down. Think of it like as a big filter, right? You know, do you use the same coffee filter every day? No, right? Well, maybe if you can dump it out, but you know the ones, you got to change them out because look at all this stuff that's left in there that you don't want anymore.
Exactly.
Think about this as like throwing all that stuff out. Just
it removes
moving
it. Because what it does is it's a USB port, so it actually takes the viruses from your computer and removes them and puts them on the stick. So it's designed to work hand in hand with your antivirus. Don't get rid of your antivirus. That's your first line of defense. This is really going to help it out and speed up that system.
Well, you're grabbing this, you're going crazy for this, and it's such a great idea. And like I said, even though maybe it's not a gifty thing, get it for yourself because I know you're doing a lot of shopping and your computer is really slow. All right, Joe's not going anywhere because this is the Guy and Joe show. Right, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got to get you that pie.
If we only had pie, yeah.
You want that apple pie.
I know, we need pie to end every show.
I had some pie last week here that we ordered.
You guys got to look that pie up.
It's called Elegant Farmer Pie. It's not in the hour, but go ahead and buy it. All right, anyway, we got heat, Joe. Hey, by the way, we have some today's specials that we're going to be offering you, and I will tell you, when it comes to taking care of your home and home security, if you're looking for a full-out system, oh my gosh, Arlo is awesome. I love these cameras because, first of all, you can set them up anywhere. They are completely wire-free. We give you the batteries to go along with it. You pop it in. They are waterproof. You can put them outside. You don't need to change the batteries for 6 months. And the reason that's important is most people are not going to get on a ladder and run a wire and a power cable to an exterior camera. It's impossible to do. You need a professional to do that. These, you simply screw the little mount screw up on the wall, and you pop them on with a magnet. You're going to get, how many cameras do they get in this one? 6? All right, that's the most cameras we've ever done. Brand new base station with a smaller footprint. That's only $399.99. I am so getting this for my mom. Anyway, she's always worried about being alone up there, so we're gonna take care of that. All right, we're gonna take a break. We got lots more great electronic holiday gifts, so don't go anywhere. Be right back after this.
Here's your Merry update for today. Black Friday deals are here, and the more deals, the merrier. Shop all of these today's specials at the same time. Available now on hsn.com. Plus, get free shipping and 5 or more FlexPay on everything. And don't miss the Monday Night Show tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern with Adam Freeman, featuring great giftables for everyone on your list. Everything you wish for and more. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should something go wrong. And portable electronics feature accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. All right, my name's Guy. I'm with my friend Joe. And Joe's going to be with me for the rest of my 2-hour block here, which I'm excited about. Because when it comes to electronics, this is the guy you want to listen to. He knows more about it. That's your whole background, right?
Well, I went to college. I studied electronics, computer engineering, software engineer.
You know, Joe, you got to come to my house when I have something break down. I'm going to have you come on over. There'll be pie there. So
yeah, as long as it's
Joe,
pie.
If I got apple pie, Joe, come over. Anyway, we welcome you and happy holidays to everybody out there. As you know, we're doing all kinds of great deals. We are starting Black Friday early. Everything is either 5 flex or both 5 flex and free shipping or more, including what we're going to be offering you right now. And I will tell you, Joe, for the money, want to get the most bang for your buck, this is the computer you should buy. If you're looking for a new PC, I will tell you this thing has everything. It's almost 1.5 feet of screen, 17.3. It's a touch computer, so it is a touch screen. It's the AMD quad core. 8 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte on the hard drive. So it is huge, it is loaded. It's a brand new design with a brand new processor called the Ryzen 3 processor. Joe will talk more about that. We are doing this with 3 years of technical support. All right, that's included. Normally, if you get 1 year, you have to pay for that. You know, normally you get 30 days, 60. We're doing 3 years of tech support on this. You have 2 options right there. If you look to where my finger's pointing, you can get it without Office, and that's $549.99, or you can get it with Office. And for my money, get it with Office. I mean, you're getting a discount on an Office.
Save $20.
Yeah, it's like $70, $80. So you're gonna get a discount on that. The shipping and handling is free. So hold the phone right there, because we also have this on VIP financing. And what does that mean? Well, those payments that you see, which was normally it's 6 flex, we're gonna stretch it out over a year. So now, obviously, that'll shrink down your monthly payment. It'll cut it in half. So if you want to get the 12-month VIP with, and you need an HSN credit card to do that, which you can get for nothing, it's only it's $49.99 with Office, and that's for 12 months. No interest, nothing. Just pay it off within the time. Without Office, it's only $45. So we know this is a busy time of year, and if you're buying this computer for yourself, we want to be able to finance it for you. That's the way to do it, and you can do it with interest-free payments. It's free to ship. Let's talk about this thing, because we could probably, you and I can spend an hour on this.
Oh, absolutely. I could spend an hour just talking about the processor. I mean, there's so many incredible things. And when you see all the colors that you're getting today, the pink is exclusive to HSN.
Look at this.
And
you got to see it.
It's pink on the back. It's also pink on the keyboard too. It's the only one that has the color.
Look at how beautiful.
But also, hold it right there, Guy. Oh,
right
come
there.
back. What do you see? Backlit keyboard.
Look at it. See the keyboard's lit?
We have $1,000 computers that don't have backlit keys.
Yeah, and that's why, that's probably the top 3 reasons I bought my Mac.
Yeah, it's a little detail.
Because I love having a backlit keyboard, and you can see how it's lit. So this whole field is lit up. It makes computing, especially if you're doing it in areas where it's not well lit, like if you're sitting on your couch and you don't want to put all the lights on, you can still use your computer for that. But look at the colors that we have. I'm going to do that first, and then we'll get into all the other stuff. So this is the pink, and you can see how beautiful. And the entire chassis, look at everything is that beautiful. It's kind of a blush pink. It's almost like a rose gold. Oh, yeah. I would probably call it that versus calling it pink. So anyway, and I'll step in front. So here it is here. It also comes in the traditional gold. It comes in this burgundy color, which is almost like a wine color. This is really pretty. It comes in blue. And then it comes in this, in the silver color out there, the traditional color. I mean, try to go to regular retail and find 5 or 6 different colors in a, excuse me.
You don't.
I fell on the floor there, Joe. Try to find that. They don't do that. Why? Because they don't have the space to do it. They don't have they don't want to have to fill up a whole shelf with 6 computers. So they offer you 2 colors. Because we have the buying power and the way to ship it, we give you all those colors available. Look at this blue.
I love the blue.
Look at, isn't that great?
It's just got a beautiful finish to it. And every color that you're getting today, you're buying because you love that color. You love the personality. Most other computers, what happens is you get a scratch on it. You see the white, you see the copper, you see the blacks that are underneath it. This one, they actually inject the dye during the mold process. So you get a scratch in the blue, you just see more blue. It's incredible to be able to have it. And HP is the #1 PC manufacturer in North America. And this is the biggest screen that we offer here at HSN. 17.3 inches of just gorgeous high definition. And most screens are entry-level HD. This is 30% sharper resolution, so it's gonna be easier on your eyes. It's also a touchscreen too. So it really makes it nice to be able to have just a bigger screen that can really do it all. But also, when you see a big laptop, I know you're probably thinking, man, this thing probably weighs 12, 13, 14, 15 pounds. How about just over 5 pounds? It's amazing. The lightest 15-inch that we've ever offered. So now you don't have to worry about lugging it around, because sometimes you get a big, heavy computer You stop carrying it after 30 days because it just weighs too much. But the other thing is the bigger the screen, shorter the battery life. How about up to 8 hours of battery life? Longest lasting battery I've ever had on a 17-inch computer. Now, the reason why all this stuff is possible is that, yes, HP makes a fantastic product, but they also teamed up with AMD. And AMD came out with a brand new processor called the Ryzen processor. And why is this a big deal for you? Power, longer lasting battery. Nobody wants a slow computer. Nobody wants a computer that only lasts an hour and they have to plug it back in again. And how did they achieve this? Well, they created something called an APU. And traditionally, there's a computer processor called the CPU, and there's a graphics card called the GPU. Those two guys talk back and forth to one another, but there's a delay because you have to go back and forth. Well, this one, they actually created them together, created something new called an APU. They combined it. And when you do that, you take away that middle person going back and forth. You have faster boot up times, you have faster internet times, but you also have extended battery life. Up to 8 hours of battery life. Like, how long can you talk on your cell phone before it dies on you? This, you're gonna last all day. So what we did is we said, let's see how fast this processor is, because we know you can measure the battery when you see it's longer, but how about the performance? Look at up to 85% better graphics performance. That's whether you're editing a photo, that could be you chatting with a webcam with your grandkids, 85%, that's fantastic performance. Your productivity, up to 60%. That could be you getting online. That could be using the office programs. And also up to 34% overall faster experience, faster boot up times, faster loading programs for you. That is huge, because normally when a new processor comes out, speeds increase 5, 10%. Now we're talking up to 85% faster speeds because it's a better processor. A lot of times too, when you try to plug something in, it takes you a long time to charge that battery. HP has something called HP Quick Start. So what happens is you charge the battery now up to 50% battery life in just 45 minutes. Super fast charge time on it too. There's also on the side here, it's incredible. It keeps going with more and more details, but there's also a DVD CD burner. I'm trying to hit the right button here on the side.
Got it, Joe.
There it is right there. You have a DVD CD
Look
burner
at that.
right there on the side. Do you know less than 10% of computers now have this? So what happens is if you don't have it, well, now you have to spend another $100 to buy an external drive. Right. You can't use your old software.
Can't watch movies.
Can't watch your movies on it.
Yeah.
it's so nice to be able to have that.
But you can't always stream.
Right, you don't have your Wi-Fi.
You don't have Wi-Fi. I mean, let me tell you the two reasons that I got the Mac that I got was, one, I liked that it had an optical drive because mine's a smaller, it's not as big as this. I wish it was this big, but it's a smaller computer. But I like to take it with me, and I like to watch movies when I travel on the plane. And I bring all my holiday DVDs or whatever it is, or if you've got home DVDs that you've made from your kids, you can't do that unless you have that optical drive. And that optical drive is a huge feature. As Joe said, when you push the button, you see it pops out. And now I can pop my little shiny discs in there, I can put them in, and I can watch them on the screen. Combine that with having the backlit keyboard. That's the other reason I got my other computer. And now it's so nice that you still have these. And by the way, if you're buying a computer and you look at it and you see it's 3 something or 4 something, make sure it has these extra features. It's not going to. I'll guarantee if it's in the $300 or $400 range, it's not going to have an optical drive.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Especially if it's a big one like this, it won't. Most of these computers don't have a backlit keyboard. This is one of the few that does.
And most of them don't have touchscreen either. Touchscreen is another premium feature, and you love having touchscreen on your tablets, on your cell phones. This makes it so convenient to be able to have that great touchscreen experience right here. So whether it's flipping from photos to photos, because a lot of us do that on our cell phones, you can easily do that with your computer. You can move things around, resize it if you want to. You can pinch, you can zoom. You can see everything right there. So nice to have. Maybe you're surfing online and you want to be able to pinch and zoom on a web page. Here I am on hsn.com. I can make it full screen. I can see a little bit more detail. I can check out those 5 available colors that we have. But you can also write it directly on the screen too. This is something that I love that HP has included, because now there's actually an ink program that's built into it. Let me go ahead and go a little bit bigger. Let's make the size a little bit larger. So if I want to highlight this, say this is what I want to get this color right there. And if you want to put a little side note, say it's free shipping, we got it this weekend, you can actually come over here and cut and paste. And you're just using your finger, and you're able to interact. Now I can send this off as an email, and whoever I send it to might be my spouse, and say, this is what I want, that's the color I want. And when they click on the photo, it actually takes them right back to hsn.com. Pretty cool to be able to have that experience on there too. But even if you just want to watch a movie, like Guy mentioned, a lot of times you don't have the space to do it. Now you've got that DVD player that you can watch your movie and you're watching on 17.3 inches of just gorgeous high definition video. 30% clearer than previous generations that we've had. And because this has that brand new Ryzen processor from AMD, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got about a dozen programs up and running. No hourglass, no delay. You didn't see any hesitation to it. It's fast, it's quick, it's responsive. The other thing I highly recommend, if you're getting this system, you're even thinking about getting Microsoft Office, it's cheaper to get Office today than it would be later on in the future. And the reason why is we have a special deal with Microsoft. Normally it's $70 to get Office. Well, now it's only $50 upgrade to get it. And when you're getting Office, you get this little box. It's every program Microsoft has created. I'm showing you PowerPoint that I have right there. You know, it could be Excel, it could be Word, it could be Access, could be Publisher. Every program comes with your Office 365 subscription. But also notice right across the top, it says access to one computer, which would be your HP today, one tablet, and one phone. It's not just or, it is and. 3 different devices now have access to Microsoft Office. And on top of that, they also give you a terabyte of cloud storage. So now you can store your information securely with Microsoft. And you know, my daughter, she's in middle school. She needs PowerPoint. She needed to have it on there. Now you've got it all right here. I'm just using PowerPoint, but the great thing about it is I've got all my Office programs right there in my Start menu. And this is the Windows 10, which means that I've got the Start menu. So over on the right side of the screen, these are all my favorites. So it could be one of my Office programs, could be the photos I showed you, could be Candy Crush, some of my great games that are on here. Over on the left side, this is every program I've ever downloaded. And the hard drive that you have on here, it's so big, I can store literally thousands and thousands of programs. And when you think about that space, like think about your cell phone. Your cell phone probably has 32, maybe 64 gigabytes of space. This is 1,000 gigabytes worth of space. So if you're gonna take a lot of videos this holiday season, we are in the picture video taking season, 250 hours worth of high definition video. If you want to take photos, 300,000 photos are going to store in here, 16,000 hours worth of music. And keep in mind, you can back that up onto a DVD. You can back it up to a CD if you want to. This might sound crazy and futuristic to you, like, am I really going to back up my photos and back up my videos? You're going to get this. It's going to come with your computer. And one of the things you're going to love, 3 years worth of tech support, how-to tech support. So if you're wondering, how do I back up my photos? How do I back up my movies to a DVD? These guys are gonna walk you through step-by-step with Total Tech Premium. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be waking up Christmas Day and like, how do I chat with my grandkids on the webcam? Not sure how to do it? Call them up, they can walk you through it. So to me, Guy, look at this presentation, look at this product, it's really like the complete solution.
Right.
We're giving you the biggest screen from HP. We're giving you one of the fastest processors we've ever had from AMD. We're giving you hundreds of dollars worth of software, and now we're gonna give you 3 years worth of technical support to be able to teach you how to use your brand new computer.
And your choice of the most amazing colors too,
Absolutely.
which you know, it does make a big difference too, especially, you know, if you're gonna be bringing this to work and this is your work computer and you're like, you know, I want it to say something about me. We're calling it pink, but this is like a rose gold. Look at how beautiful it is, and I'll hold it up so you can really see the color. Look at how gorgeous, and you can see the backlit keys. See, this is like, you know what this is? This is street lights for your computer. That's what I call it.
And they're
street lights.
And each one is that there's actually individual lights going across.
Turn it on
the
and off,
entire
Joe.
panel.
Can you hit the button?
See,
Where
there's
is
the
it?
button. There you go.
There you go. So now you can see how it turns on
And unlike
turns off.
like there are actually cheaper versions of backlit. This one is the more premium one. The light actually comes through each individual letter.
Yeah.
So you can see the letters too. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a little window. It actually, the letters are lit up in addition to the background. So it comes in this beautiful pink, which I said, let me just tell you this. Pink to me, I always think about Pepto pink, which this is not.
No, absolutely not.
This is kind of a really cool metallic gold pink color. So that's one. Down in front of me, we also have it in a traditional gold. It comes in burgundy. It comes in blue. And that's a great blue too. It's kind of like I don't know, it's not really a royal blue, but it's a beautiful blue.
Right.
And then it also comes in silver. Anybody that buys it will get the 3 years of technical support. You will get all the built-in features we talk about. And let me really quickly, since this has been a really fast presentation, let me tell you again how we're doing the price. So the prices are, it's $100 off if you get without without Office. It's $200 off, I think, if you get it with Office, right? Yeah, it goes $649 to $799. So normal flex pay on this is 6 flex, okay? And you can still go and get it. Your flex pays will be about $90 per month for 6 months. If you get, now there it is right down the bottom there, and you see 91 or 100. If you decide you want to get these on your HSN credit card, we'll take the 6 payments down there and we'll turn it into 12 payments. And of course, your payments will be half the price. And we do that because obviously, you know, it's holiday. You want to save some money. And we'll also get you an HSN credit card if you don't have one. And you can save $20 off this item because it is over $99. But what your payments will be is, without Office, it'll be $45 and change for 12 months to buy this. If you want to get it with Office, it's $49.99. So less than $50 to be able to get this for 12 months, and you are going to love it. You're going to love all the features of it. I love that, you know, a lot of these PCs that are coming out are no longer even doing quad core. They're doing different types of processors in there. You know, or they're doing the what is it, the APU or the CPU, whatever it is, all these different processors. This is actually a powered up quad core, super fast, can allow you to do lots of different things. There's plenty of RAM, terabyte of hard drive on here. So honestly, this could be the last computer you ever need to buy.
You're right, and there's even a more advanced touchscreen too. Most touchscreen devices, like your cell phone, is probably 2 touch points. Tablets are 2 touch points. The lower the number of touch points, the slower the response is. But you see how fast and how quick this one is, because it doesn't have 2, not 5, but actually 10 touch points, so I can hit every finger, every note that I want to, all at the same time. Now, you might get annoyed with my xylophone sound guy, but the cool thing about it is there's actually a high-definition speaker bar that runs the length of your entire monitor. So now, whether you're playing the xylophone or maybe when you're watching Netflix, because I have 8 hours worth of battery life, this now becomes your personal entertainment system.
Say that again, 8 hours.
8 hours of movies.
There are tablets that don't have 8-hour battery life.
Cell phone doesn't have it. A lot of times you watch a movie on a computer, you get through one. This one can handle it. And look at that, I still have everything else running in the background. Super powerful, long-lasting computer.
All right, take advantage of it. It's 094815 is your item number. If you want to get it home, you just need to decide with Office or without Office. Hey, by the way, you know, when you buy your computer, you want to get a little antivirus software. Joe's got the Viper, which we recommend. It's a great system. Tell us a little bit about that, Joe.
Well, the great thing, this is the newer version of Viper. Just came out, the 2019 version, so they allowed us to launch it here exclusively. And the reason why you need your antivirus is that there's 300,000 new viruses that come out every single day. But when you team up with Viper, you're not just protected today, you're protected for a lifetime. It does come on 2 sticks. Each one has 5 licenses on it. So yes, 10 computers are going to be protected forever. No annual fee, no worry about it at all. All you need to do is you pop it in, insert it into your computer, run the install program, and then every email, every photo, every document, every website, all gets scanned to make sure it's clean from your system. Also has advanced features called Wi-Fi Shield. #1 places that we're getting viruses are in hotspots that are free. You go to the coffee shop, you're getting free internet, or you're also getting viruses from everybody else in that place. This puts a bubble around your computer. And also we're all including Identity Shield. So many of us have our identity stolen through our computers. This is now going to be able to protect that because Identity Shield is also built in.
All right, I love that. Make sure you grab that. And Joe, if you would stick around and talk to everybody about, we have the 2-pack of HP streams.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. You want to talk about getting a lot of bang for your buck, and we'll put up the graphic for that. But we've had so much success with our single, but we thought, you know, this time of year, let's talk about this today's special pre-sale. So you are getting a 2-pack of 14-inch laptops with Office and tech support for $399. I can't believe we're doing that.
It's
I paid that for 1. It's for 2 computers.
That's right. Well, the thing about HP has done is, you know, they said that a lot of people are getting online. That's what they want to use their computer for. So HP came out with the Stream Surface. It's faster online, faster using your Office programs. It's a great 14-inch size, so it's portable, be able to take it with you on the go. Strong Intel processor too, memory ports, USB ports that are on there, and you get Office 365 2 different versions. They're 2 separate computers. So if you want to keep one or you have 2 grandkids, up to 10 hours of battery life, just a great 2-pack. Incredible. I can't believe I'm saying 2-pack of computers.
For $3.99. So they're basically $199 each. We're doing them in 2 packs. And you get your choice of colors as well. And you can see the color schemes up there at the top of the page. So anyway, hey, listen, 1 hour done, but we've got another great hour of electronics. We've got, Nintendo coming up in this show.
Nintendo, we've got a great TV.
Oh, you've got we've got a great
security.
security system all coming up. Stick around, keep shopping with us. Be right back.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew, a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
So glad you came.
Thank you. Harris, it's time to go.
One more game.
This stays here.
I'll be here when you come next time.
Okay.
All right, bye, sweetie.
Happy holidays.
I love it.
You got time for a quick game?
Only if you like losing.
Happy holidays, everybody.